These are the ads, like the all the anti-aging cream.
Yeah.
It's Olay.
Olay. the Sonorchid Olay.
That's hair stuff.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. Hello, and welcome to the Tabletop Travel Guide, the podcast where we explore fictional worlds and civilizations right from the comfort of our own table. I'm Sam, and this week in sessions, we didn't do my campaign because too many people were absent.
Yes.
So then I think we only had Sunday night?
Yes, I believe we only had.
So
Sunday.
we only had that one. So that'll be Tyler and I's this week
Yes.
in
I'm Tyler.
RPGs.
Oh no.
Or no, wait. Did we do my one shot in between when we last
We
recorded?
did.
Oh.
I think we did.
That can be
That
Ryan's.
happened. I ran a one
Oh
shot.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
And it was great. And everybody behaved like normal people and it didn't get too sexual. And I was really excited.
I think it got the right amount of sexual.
I mean, it got a little sexual in the beginning, but
It
then
didn't
it
go
was.
to any weird
didn't go to any
places.
weird
Didn't get, yeah, it
places.
didn't go weird. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I'm Ryan, and I played in a one shot.
Yeah.
And it was great. I
And
actually get to play Pathfinder.
It was
recently.
based
It was
on
awesome.
Clue, the
Yes.
movie,
Yes.
slash the board game,
slash the
Slash
show,
the play.
slash the play.
which Sam has been in.
Yes. It was very good. He did a great job.
Yeah, I did make it less campy and more serious, I guess.
I think everybody else built characters that were just not.
I mean,
well-
you guys, I think, made it campy with the characters
Oh,
that
yeah.
you brought. So that was more hilarious.
I don't know.
Yours was pretty good.
Mine was like spot on.
Yeah.
I played Marshall.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah, and I was like int based
Oh,
Cool.
no. Commander.
commander. Yeah, no,
Yeah. No, Charles. I think Charles played like a barbarian dwarf or something. Just
Yes.
like,
Charles and I both showed up to the party in full plate,
yeah.
and we just stood in the library for like 5 minutes trying to fight spirits.
That was really great.
And
I
Chad
liked
didn't
that,
search the desk.
Yes.
Yes, and Charles kept trying to like exercise the. I'm sorry, exorcise,
X
Yes.
or size.
not exercise. The books and things
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, which was great.
I was just there for emotional support for that. I had no religious abilities.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
but I mean, you guys, you made it out. You solved the puzzle. You
Yeah.
survived.
Yeah.
I think the best part too is we finished by like 10:30.
We
It was
did.
amazing.
So we because the last time we did a one shot, we finished after midnight and we were all dead because we are
Yes.
all old.
We were tired from that. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, you guys did great. It was also like, I don't know. It's nice playing with that group because you guys also move through things pretty quickly because you like roll your checks and like know what to do.
Yeah.
And even when you miss things, like it's easy to like lead you to the next part.
Yeah.
So you guys moved through it pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
that was,
I
that
think
was
we got
nice.
less drunk too.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
were
like
not.
as we went for
Yeah.
Chad's, we got like sloppier too.
That's
That
true.
is true.
But yeah, so our Sunday session,
Oh, please tell.
Sam and I were
Mm.
playing, and I don't know how we got onto the topic.
Oh, I can tell you how
okay.
we got there.
You-
So we're trying. So my character is a noble, and we're trying to sneak everybody else in the party into the noble area of the city.
Okay, sure.
And so we're like figuring out like, okay, what is the cover for people?
Heraldry or
So,
what is
Yeah.
So we have a 4-person party. So 2 of the party is servants, and then we decide that the last person in the party will be some sort of like armor smith type of person because it's a dwarf, and we're leaning into stereotypes.
And your noble family like deals with armor.
Yes, we sell a lot of swords and
perfectly
things like that.
believable.
Yes.
Yes.
So-
So
This is my business associate.
somehow
The dwarf is a bard to
Okay,
to
nothing wrong with
preface
that.
too.
yeah. So somehow he decides like, oh, I make specialty stirrups. And like
So I'm
What
like,
specific
I'm like,
thing?
so I'm like, what, like,
real specific.
like you go to the gynecologist.
So then Tyler makes that comment, and then like we all meet at like the coffee shop or whatever to then move to the place, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm dressed like a doctor because I'm a gynecologist." And I'm like, "No, nope, we would have changed you." And then somehow this leads into
he was we started talking about armor, and he's like, yeah, I just like have a gorget, and he's like, gonna check out my gorget, and we're like, what is that, a euphemism? What the fuck are you talking about?
But so then I like just lost my mind and then put in like
the Foundry
group
chat
because we're all virtual, and I just type in, it's pronounced vagina. And like, we all were like gone for like 5 minutes of just cackling.
Amazing.
So that was good.
It was funny.
So did you ever feel what he actually meant?
No, I don't understand.
No,
what's
a
happening.
gorget is like the neck, the
It's
part
not
of.
pronounced that though, is it?
I don't know. It's spelled
It's spelled gorget or something. Right?
Gorget. I don't know. He went French with it.
Okay.
So either way, it's the thing on the full plate that
Yeah.
like protects your neck.
Yeah, the neck guard.
Yeah, but he was saying
Oh.
gorget after talking about gynecologists, and we're all like, well, that sounds dirty.
Yeah, it's gorget.
Gorget. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, gorget is not how you say that word.
Well, of course the bard would flourish.
I'm the producer of gorgets.
Gorgets. Well, that's why he's not an actual blacksmith. He goes in and somebody.
Sorry. What?
Oh yeah, because the French word for throat is, I believe, pronounced just gorge. It doesn't have an accent on the end of it.
Okay.
And then the gorget is the type of armor that's adapted from the French word.
So
but-
it is gorget because you don't pronounce T's.
Well, no, but the armor word is
gorget.
adapted from the French word for throat, but I don't think that the actual armor piece.
Anyway,
is in a French
moral of
word.
the story-
Honestly, it's probably because when they invaded England and
Yeah.
they like
That's
had the 1066 French English
That's fair.
monster thing happen.
Mhm.
I mean, moral of the story. It's a great night.
Yeah, it was hilarious. So, whew, okay. And that was all of our.
That was all of our.
It was all of our campaigns that we did in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So as a reminder, you can join us on Discord. Head to our Patreon page and join as a free member. And there's a link to our Discord on there. We can't promise that we will always have hilarious things, but people do talk about Pathfinder related items, and we hang out in there. Some of us more than others. So, all right. So we have a couple of things we misspoke. I will do the one that I said, and then I'll let Tyler talk about his.
So our first one was Old Mage Jitembe. Last time I brought up Old Mage Jitembe, but I kept calling him Old Man Jitembe. And so one of our
Old man, get over here.
one of our listeners was like, "You were technically correct, but that's not his name." So yeah, it's not Old Man Jitembe, it's Old Mage Jitembe. And then I think Sam and I both, well, we all kind of pronounce this wrong. So Bry, the goddess of invention, we were pronouncing her like Brie the cheese.
Oh, darn.
But it's actually pronounced Bry,
Okay.
like bright without the T.
Okay.
That's fair.
But
She is not a cheese.
yeah, but like that'd be cool. The goddess of cheese, Brie.
Cheese.
And then Sam.
So then our final. So
Sam has contention here.
I do. Well, I'm not incorrect, and neither is the person that corrected me. We're both correct.
We're both correct.
digging in our heels.
I pronounced it Madame Tussauds.
Yes.
And then was told, well, in French it would be Tussaud, which is correct, and I did take French. However, there are 2 pronunciations for it. So you can go either way. I think it just depends on where you are. I would also like to state that now the business that is Madame Tussauds is like Ripley's Believe It or Not in Vegas.
And so they don't deserve the
So I'm
French
not
term.
sure like
Isn't
we're
that the wax?
Yes, the
Yes.
wax.
Okay.
So I don't know that we're really upholding the French legacy of Marie Tussaud from 18 whatever she lived in, or maybe before that. I don't know how old that lady is. So
Fair.
I uphold that I said Madame Tussauds, the trashy wax
The trashy
museum in
wax
Vegas.
We are specifically talking about the trashy wax museum, not the lady.
Good.
All right. And then today we are going to jump into Thuvia with Tyler.
Thuvia.
Tyler, do you want to go over your sources?
Yes. So we are, like Sam said, in Thuvia,
Thuvia.
the land of the Sun Orchid Elixir. And the sources I used for today, a lot of the Pathfinder wiki, kind of the Lost Omens World Guide, Inner Sea Region Guide, and then a little bit from the Lost Omens Legends book.
Oh, say that 5 times fast.
Right. Which I really think we should do an episode about about a lot of the legends in Lost Omens Legends. It basically goes through the different like people you see, the important people in the world of Golarion.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Well, we've moved eastward along the coast of the Inner Sea. So where we are is basically smack dab between Rahadum and Osirian.
Uh-huh.
We got Rahadum to the left, Osirian to the right, Inner Sea to the north, barrier wall to Garoon or to the Mwangi Expanse to the south.
Uh-huh.
And then we're desert. And we talked about the history of this area kind of at a high level the last 2 episodes. A lot of these have, interconnected histories, but we'll do a bit of a recap of the historical events of the area that becomes Thuvia and a deeper dive into the powers that be that come and go over the millennia. As we've talked about in the past, it all starts out with the Tekratanen League.
Uh-oh.
So remember, the Tekratanen League rose during the Age of Destiny in minus 3250 AR, the group of nomadic tribes in the area that will be Thuvia. If I say Thuvia, just know that it doesn't become Thuvia till later, but it's easier to say that than...
Yeah.
The geographical area.
Yes, the geographical area of Thuvia. They rose in response to the Logistica Imperium's expansion from the west and Osirian's expansion from the east.
Kind of smushed in the middle.
Yeah, and they banded together to make sure their land was not getting taken over. They became a group of allied city-states called the Tekratanen League.
Sure.
When we talked about them in the last 2 episodes, we've kind of mostly covered them as like the foils to the larger empires and their decline. But let's talk a little bit more about their culture and legacy that they have left to modern day geographic location that is now Thuvia. Due to its government being decentralized, combined with the fact that it's one of the first civilizations to come back after the Age of Darkness. Remember, Logistica Imperium was like one of the first after the meteor, and Tekratanen is, maybe third. It became kind of a melting pot of all the different cultures because it wasn't a central empire. They didn't have like a one culture homogenous situation.
Yeah, they rose as like sort of a counterculture.
Yeah. And the influence of the early nations also spread across the Inner Sea into Avestan as well. And that influence shows in a really cool way with language. When we talk about our languages in the Inner Sea, you have like Common, which is Taldane, but then you have all the different other types and like languages that you can speak. Mwangi, obviously from Garoon, and then, all the different from there, regional areas. Originally, all the nomads spoke a bunch of different languages, and they all kind of coalesced into a Creole named Tekratanen. So the really cool part about this language is that because most of the countries in the Inner Sea like find their cultural roots in this area, a person who speaks Tekratanen can be understood by anybody in the Inner Sea.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. They won't necessarily be able to understand everything somebody else is saying, but like everyone who speaks a language in the Inner Sea can understand somebody speaking Tekratanen.
They're sort of like the Latin precursor in some ways. Okay. That's really cool.
Or like the core, like when you think about like Romance languages, like the things that overlap. So
the kind of base is Tekratanen, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many people still speak Tekratanen, but that would be a cool like fun fact as a character, like a polyglot or something.
It'd be a fun NPC.
Yeah.
You meet a person who speaks it and all the players can understand them, but they can't really understand you.
It's like, how am I understanding this person? They sound similar. In addition to their impact on language, much like the other areas of the Golden Road, modern Thuvia is built on several ancient ruins.
Sure.
Classic.
There's an ancient Tekratanen library that's now being used as a magic university, which is cool. The capital city of Mireb is pretty much built on the ruins of an old raised Tekratanen city.
Okay.
So the entirety of the city is basically ruins of the Tekratanen League. And there's one more that I really wanted to talk about because it's both super horrifying and very cool.
Oh.
Good combo.
It is called, the city was originally called Tagus, Tagas,
okay,
but is now called the Tagus Labyrinth. The This city was originally renowned for toy making, innovation, entertainment, due to it being nearby a crater of a meteor that fell that was full of star medals.
Nice.
So
they made all sorts of cool stuff from
yeah,
the
so they
star
made
medal?
all sorts of cool stuff and like had all this like very rich resources and was kind of like a really cool engineering like space. Unfortunately for Tagus, it caught the attention of an aberration called Kuworsis. Kuworsys. Kuworsis?
Yeah.
Sure.
Who decided to turn the city into its plaything.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Yeah. Its most notable ability is to release a gaseous form of spores that cause people to become chronically fatigued, unable to be sated by food, and obsessed with building things.
Oh, I don't like that.
And once those people die of starvation, the spores reanimate them as undead who continue to toil.
Oh,
Oh.
don't love that.
Yeah. So because of this, basically everybody was just working nonstop and building out the city. So it just became more and more labyrinthine.
Oh.
Like, and you know, obviously there's no architects. They're just like building onto this thing.
Yeah,
so it's like
just like
it's
hammer more.
yeah, it's
Without a
basically
plan.
yeah. So it's basically becoming a big maze, and you know, almost anyone who wasn't fully taken like managed to flee the city. But at some point, there were a few families left that had some level of sanity and realized that this aberration getting out would be very dangerous. So they like stacked on top of the already complex labyrinth like 3 different magic wards to basically turn it into a magic maze to keep to keep Coercis from leaving and trap him in with the thought of, oh, if we trap him in, maybe enough people like will be able to come back with aid.
Yeah.
But this was like in like 1,000 AR.
The aid never arrived.
The
Oh,
aid
boy.
never arrived. So the undead, as far as people know, like are still toiling away. They have no materials, but they're still just like tearing down and rebuilding and tearing down and
Oh,
rebuilding.
gosh.
And like,
It's very Sisyphusian.
Yeah.
yeah. And you know, no one's alive there anymore.
Yeah.
It's like all undead and Coercis. So yeah, it's been centuries and it's still trapped. Apparently there's like a historical society in Thuvia that like researches old Tekratanen ruins and has been trying to get adventurers together to explore the area because they know about it, but they like haven't actually gone to it.
Yeah.
The really cool thing is apparently, well, the interesting thing is Coercis is only level 12. So like theoretically, this could be like a
Mid-level.
mid-level like horror puzzle one shot,
That'd be cool.
right? But anyway, so these are the kind of ruins that have been left
Okay,
behind.
okay.
Some more active than others.
Cool.
Beyond these things, another surviving legacy of the Tekratani League is the practice of beast speaking or befriending magical beasts.
Love it.
So I couldn't really find much like that's detailed how exactly this works, but I imagine that most modern classes with like a magical animal companion like traces their roots to the ancient beast speakers.
Oh, that'd be a cool
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah, because it like calls out druids and whatnot. I'm, you know, maybe not rangers because that's not really magical necessarily.
It's kind of, yeah.
Magic-ish, but yeah, kind of that kind of like magical companion has its roots to the beast speakers.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I did find a feat called Beast Speaker, but it was part of the Animal Trainer Extinction's Curse archetype, so I don't know if that's related.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd make that campaign, that adventure path a little better. The final legacy left by the League is unarguably the most impactful, and that's the League's advanced herbalism and horticulture practices that had direct influence on Thuvia's modern alchemy,
Oh, okay.
which we all know is the foundation of the entirety of the Thuvian economy. But we'll get to that.
Classic.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Tekratanen League.
Okay. I know we have talked about them, but just because their name is Tekratanen, and I know it's not spelled this way, I like just envision them as like little computer nerds, but like
Bunch of
it's
dorks.
not that
Bunch
type
of Mark
of
Zuckerbergs.
No,
no, not that,
like
but actual computer people,
not evil technology people. Yeah,
like people
Mark,
that
if
are
you
just
listen to our
like,
podcast,
look,
we're
I built a
sorry."
computer out of nothing, but
I mean,
tech is
it's
spelled differently.
well, it's funny because you have like the Technic League
Yes.
in Numeria, so yeah,
Yes.
it's very similar
Yes.
naming convention.
But
But this is with a K.
yes, The K makes all the difference.
Yes. So now that we've talked about some of the cool influence and legacies of the League provided for Golarion, we now get back to our retread of some of the history, but with a few twists and turns that we have not talked about yet. We know about how Osirian was pushing westward in, minus 2764 and made an alliance with the Tekratanen League to take out Jiska, right? We talked about that. But what we haven't covered is that during this very year, so in minus 2764, that this alliance was being founded, some shady shit was happening in the southern area of Thuvia.
Oh, shit.
There's always something shady when alliances are happening.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, not by Thuvian, or not by the League.
Oh.
The pharaoh at the time, called the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues, which is kind of a metal name.
Yeah.
He ventured deep into the desert away from the eyes of the League and constructed the House of Oblivion.
Is that like Vegas?
Yes.
Did he name it that?
I don't know.
Is it the Hotel California?
You can you can check in whenever you like, but you can never leave. So the House of Oblivion is a vast structure that was designed to attract a powerful extraplanar entity named Ahriman.
Ahriman? Okay.
From Abaddon.
Okay. Can we? Okay, sure. Sure. Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
So he did, in fact, heed this call and showed up with a corrupted genie army known as Divs.
Okay.
In exchange for the House of Oblivion, so I guess it was his temple that he gets to keep the house.
So he wants it?
He wants it. Ahriman pledged his support to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues to not only help defeat Jiska, but also consolidate the Pharaoh's dominion over his other realms. So it was the combination of Osirian, the Tekratanen League, and an army of evil genies that led to the final fall of Jiska.
Okay.
But the Pharaoh was from Osirian.
The Pharaoh was from Osirian, yeah.
He just built this House of Oblivion in the geographical location that will become Thuvia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of rude.
Okay.
So here's where I believe the timeline is messed up. Because when I'm reading through, it says that the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues was overthrown in minus 3047, and that led to Ahriman's defeat.
Okay.
But that is 400 years before he sets up the House of Oblivion.
Oh.
Because it's minus 2764.
Okay, well, so he could have been overthrown as Pharaoh. They forgot about him, and then he was like, "Well, now I'll go do this other side project."
I think what happened, because like they're talking about it chronologically. I think somebody forgot the negative and just said like
the 200 years later.
And meant like 400 years later this happened. So I assume he's talking about 2300, and they just like said, "Oh yes, 3000 whatever is 400 years after 2700."
Sure.
That is my assumption. I am not totally sure, but either way. Even though Ahriman was defeated, Thuvia's desert still crawls with both his cult and the Divs, who are just still hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's a dangerous place.
Super dangerous, and it is especially dangerous when it comes to searching for the sun orchid.
Yes.
Because it grows in the desert. But anyway, back to the ill-fated alliance. From the minus 2700s to minus 1452, the League was reduced to allied vassal of Osirian, but then the alliance ended when Osirian decided to raise a bunch of the city-states and absorb the rest into the empire.
Okay.
Because they wanted power.
Yes.
Sure.
It was at this point it became the province currently named Thuvia. Yes.
There's where the name comes in.
That's where the name comes in. And then during the next 600 years, Osirian went into one of its periodic declines, and it abandoned Thuvia kind of by default because their Thuvia's governor was assassinated, and Osirian just didn't replace him. So,
one of those classic.
Oh, sorry, we don't have the resources. Figure it out, dudes.
Yeah. So
the messenger got killed along the way. They just never filed the right form.
Right. It was just kind of like, they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine.
It out.
And this was in minus 841. So for the next 2 millennia, Thuvia just kind of fell back into obscurity and self-rule.
Yeah, but Osirian also falls.
Yeah. Well, and kind of the reason is like Osirian at this point was dealing with its own shit.
Yeah. So like, they lose touch, and then there's no central authority.
No central authority. It just kind of like fell back to its situation.
Sure.
But all that changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, it changed in 1140 AR. Now we're back to the positives. When an alchemist named Artokus Kirin,
Okay.
living in the state of Mirab, he discovered the Sun Orchid Elixir, an elixir which has the ability to temporarily reverse aging.
Oh boy. Here we go.
He discovered retinol. No.
These are the ads, like all the anti-aging cream.
Yeah.
It's Olay.
Olay. the Sun Orchid Olay.
That's hair stuff.
I don't know.
I know you don't know.
Sam, tell us what the anti-aging creams are. We can't keep them straight. Anyway, Artokus Kirin discovered Olay and
Founder of beauty brand.
This quickly attracted interest of a number of foreign powers.
Sure.
Of course.
Naturally.
And because of the aforementioned divs and relative scarcity of the orchid itself, supplies are kind of limited by default.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this is not a...
So not only do people want it, it's also in limited supply, so they want it even more.
Yes.
He's killing it with supply and demand here.
Right. It wasn't long before various competing nations drew up plans to invade Mirab.
Oh, here we
Wow.
go.
And gain control of the elixir.
Here we go.
That's rude.
It was at this point that Mirab was like, oh no, we can't fight against them.
Yeah.
So they saw allies amongst 4 other city-states, and they offered, hey, we will give you equal shares of this elixir in return for protection against invasion.
Okay.
Yeah, that
and
seems fair.
the other city-states were like, yes, we like that.
Yeah.
So they united under the banner of Thuvia
Okay.
and built a fortress in the base of the barrier mountains, or the barrier wall, called the Citadel of the Alchemist, to protect Artokus.
Wow.
So they just
Okay.
like popped him in like a mountain base.
You live here now.
Yes, pretty much.
So is he the only one who can make it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So
Man, that's job security. He's
Right?
not teaching anybody else how to do
no.
it.
So at this point, most of the would-be invaders were like, fine, I guess we'll purchase it in your yearly elixir auctions.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that kind of brings us up to speed on the big events that served as the
Okay.
foundation of Thuvia. But now I want to talk about the city-states as well as the man behind the orchid elixir himself.
The man, the myth.
How you guys feeling so far?
The
Good-
founder
good so
of
far.
beauty brand, Olay.
Beauty brand. The founder of Olay.
No, it would have to be a more expensive brand.
I don't know the more expensive brands. They don't advertise as...
I don't buy the more expensive brands, so I'd have to think about like which ones are we talking about. But
We'll think about it.
yeah,
I'm not going to think about it.
it's fine.
So, in order from largest to smallest, we have Mirab, which is effectively the capital city-state of Thuvia.
And they're all city states, essentially.
They're all
That's what we used.
city-states. They're all individual city-states that each have their own governmental body. There's no, like, overarching government.
Okay.
They just all ally. It is a port city on the coast of the inner sea. So it's built on the path of salt. Remember we kind of talked about that a few, like I think 2 episodes ago that Ryan didn't listen to, but it's basically one of the trade it's one of the trade routes that go along the coast.
Okay, yeah.
As the birthplace of Artokus, it is the home of some of Garun's best alchemists.
Cool.
So there are some places of note in Mirab. One is the Temple of the Redeeming Sun. So the patron deity of Mirab is Cernray the Dawnflower.
Love it.
And this
Naturally.
is the biggest temple to any deity in the entire country.
Okay.
It also has a market called the Flowing Market, which has some of the most diverse alchemical products that can't be found anywhere else.
Cool.
So if you're an alchemist, go to Mirab.
Okay.
And, there's also a Pathfinder Lodge here. This one's kind of interesting because it's called the Twisted Garden Lodge. Its pavilion is located in the center of a large hedge maze.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
It's
but
so
I like
Pathfinder
it.
Lodge.
They're like,
Apparently,
if you can get to us, then you're allowed to talk to us.
apparently it takes like 5 minutes of solid walking if you know if you know the direction to get
Oh,
there.
geez.
And
But there's no traps or anything, so it's just
No,
like
you
an
just, like, need-
inconvenience.
yeah.
Of course.
I need help from the Pathfinder Lodge, but I've been stuck in this hedge maze for 2 days.
Can you imagine just like shouting from the lawn, "Hey, hey,
Where's my flag?
I'd like to
Somebody
hire a
help.
Pathfinder.
I have money." but not enough intelligence to navigate this maze.
And the form of leadership in Mirab is an elected mayor.
Okay.
So runs by mayor.
The mayor.
Cool.
The next largest city-state is Aspenthar, and it is the country's second port city, so it's farther along east on the coast.
Okay.
Compared to the capital, Aspenthar is seen as more kind of dour and serious.
They don't have all that flippant alchemy fun happening.
They don't have that fun alchemy.
Okay.
This city-state is a monarchy, and the current leader, Prince Zinlo, is very martially focused and requires that all citizens go through martial training.
Okay.
So that's kind of
He
like
took that like defense thing very seriously.
yes. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's not inherently a bad thing if you think all the foreign powers are going to come after you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are a bit worried he might try to use that military to invade another city-state.
Sure.
Buddy.
And that fear is not unfounded because in 4716, so about 10 years ago, there was a Pathfinder Society scenario that revolves around stopping Prince Zinlo from scheming up a false flag operation that would give him an excuse to invade one of the other city-states.
Ah,
Sure.
buddy.
I will give you one guess who he was working with. Our friends of the pod.
The Aspens Consortium?
Yep.
Oh my God. Again. Once again.
So they were trying to scheme up like a false flag operation that would let them invade.
They're so incompetent. It's better and better.
It's so good. They're always there. Literally like Team Rocket. So anyway, Aspenthar doesn't really have many notable locations you'd want to visit. Just kind of.
All right. Great. It's there if you want to go fight some stuff and or you got off the boat in the wrong city.
If you
Right.
want to help plant a false flag.
Yeah. They're good for schemes. So next up we have Lamasara, the third largest city-state. It sits on the Junira River that borders between Thuvia and Osirian. So it's the far east side.
Okay.
There's a river that cuts the vast majority of the border between Osirian and Thuvia.
Is this functionally the Nile?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Actually, I don't think
it'd be the Nile. The Nile would be further east.
Only Lamasara is on this river.
Okay.
I don't know what river that would be, though.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're
Sam will tell us next episode.
in real world geography. I'm not sure that there's another major river that's
be
a
like-
border of Egypt.
It'd be like, what
on
is
the
the
other
major
side.
river in Algeria?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, this city is also a monarchy, but the leader, Queen Zamere, is known for diplomacy rather than martial prowess. And Lamasara is quite different from the previous city-state. And it's famous for its performers, artisans, and hedonists
Oh, there it is.
in general.
Hello.
There's your tourist location.
Yes, it is literally all year round a popular tourist destination.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
sure.
Pleasure Den. There we
Yep.
go.
It's said that there's always music in the air to enjoy. So fun place to be.
Cool.
Notable locations include the Serene Spiral, a majestic temple to Pharasma.
That's not the deity I would have picked
Yeah,
Right?
when we went hedonistic tourist trap for Res.
Pharasma. Look, she knows how to get down. That's, if you drink too much, you'll see Pharasma
see her eventually.
early.
The party ends. You have been weighed and measured.
Fun fact, there's also a breach to the first world near the city-state.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not in the city, but it's like kind of nearby.
Okay.
And one more place is called the Wayfinder of Many Paths, which didn't have its own article, I think it was mentioned, but it opens gates to specific locations based on what color Aeon stone is placed into it.
Oh, okay.
And it's random, like the pale pink Aeon stone or something, just teleports you 155 miles into the desert.
Oh,
So it's not necessarily places you'd want to go.
But they do go places.
They go places.
Okay.
It is also one of the 3 places, along with the next 2 city-states, that you can train as a guardian of immortality.
Oh.
These are a group of highly trained investigators who hunt down those that would attempt to steal secrets about the Sun Orchid Elixir.
Oh, okay.
They're also tasked with hunting down people who have stolen it or are attempting to steal the elixirs themselves.
Man. So basically, they're really cool lawyers who are like, this is a proprietary recipe.
They're like bounty hunter
and you
lawyers.
may not have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
will take your evidence.
And so if you train as one of these, you'll either train here or one of the next 2 city-states
Cool.
we'll talk
Cool.
about. Duwor, Duwwor, Duwor.
Duwor.
It's the fourth largest city-state. It's located on the south of the country on the edge of the barrier wall. It's run by a democratic council, and for the most part, the people here have little interest in anybody else. They just like living in harmony with the desert.
Fair.
They vibing. It's got a large temple of Gozra and contains many windmills.
Okay.
Sure.
It's
I mean, that, yeah. It's by the barrier wall. You probably get like that hot, cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, you'd mostly come here to find a desert guide
Okay.
because they are very renowned for desert guides.
Okay.
And then the smallest city-state is called Pashao. It lies in the barren south of the country, but it is conveniently close to the citadel of the alchemist.
Of course.
Okay.
The locals are known for their magical talents, and they revere Nethys as their patron deity.
Okay.
What they lack in natural resources, they make up for in magic. They used to be a monarchy, but after the current leader lost multiple shipments of the Sun Orchid elixir.
Yep.
Yeah, so quote unquote lost.
Yep.
So the leader was replaced by the daughter of Prince Zinlo.
What up, nepotism?
Right? Ironically, though, rather than placing the city under her family's rule, she dissolved the monarchy, pardoned the previous ruler, and stated democratic rule in the city.
Enlightened
Whoa.
leader. Let's go.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she's like, screw this. We're going to be a
Pulling a
democracy.
Cincinnatus. Let's go.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah. And then one of the main notable locations is the magical university called Scroll Spire. And this was the one that was built on the old Tekratanen library.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Yeah. So now that we've talked about the city, let's talk about the person and the elixir around whom the entire country of Thuvia revolves.
The
Okay.
man, the myth, the legend.
The legend. Yes. So, Artochus Kieran. Does that seem right? Artochus? Articus? Maybe Articus.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Articus.
I like Articus.
Yeah, Artochus
Okay.
sounds... Okay, so Articus Kieran. He was born sometime around the 1100s AR, maybe a little bit before, a little bit
Whoa.
after.
He old.
He is
Well,
old.
I mean, but he has the, yep.
He was born in Mirab, and while not much is known about his early years, we know he used to run an alchemy shop.
Okay.
A simple outcome.
A simple alchemist.
Humble beginnings.
Yes. At some point, he was afflicted with a disease, and then he was slowly dying from it.
Of course.
Okay. good
After
motivation.
exhausting all of his other alchemical options, he set out to the desert to study the sun orchids as kind of a last-ditch effort. What I'm not sure of, I assume he might have gone out to the desert as a last-ditch effort and found the sun orchids. Not that he went out to the desert to find sun orchids.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't think people knew about the sun orchids at this
Might have
point.
had a little bit of divine inspiration too.
Maybe. So unclear on that. But either way, while he was studying their alchemical properties, he kind of noticed that he was starting to feel better
Great.
just by like being around them, studying them, playing around with them. And then his experimentation hit pay dirt in 1140 when he came up with the formula for the sun orchid elixir.
Money printer.
Money printer.
Dang.
At this point, rather than thinking, like, good on Articus, but rather than thinking about how he could profit from it, he thought about how it could benefit his country.
Oh,
Aw.
okay.
So he brought it to the leaders of Mirab, who then reached out to the other city-states after outside countries were planning to
Sure.
attack. After they all allied together, they made a pact that no Thuvian but Articus was allowed to take the Sun Orchid elixir because they did not want to piss off Pharasma.
Oh.
Yeah, that
So they literally
that makes sense.
like
sure.
so literally the Church of Pharasma gave
just Articus, like,
Gave
okay,
him a pass.
gave him a pass.
you good?
Yeah, they're like, no one else is allowed. You're okay. You can use this.
Okay.
Ooh.
And with what he makes elsewhere, they decided to take turns hosting yearly auctions to sell the vials and use all the proceeds to benefit the government.
Okay.
Dang. Do we know how much they sell per year?
They
It's a
sell.
level 20 item, isn't it?
It's a level 20 item. They sell 6 a year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, like every year, Articus makes 7,
Okay.
drinks 1,
Mm.
and sells the rest. Or, well,
Sure.
hands it off to the
Yeah,
city-state
yeah.
that's going to run it that
Yeah.
year. And literally ever since, we're talking like 3,000 years, he is still the only person who knows the formula.
Dang.
and has continued to live by taking one of the 7 every year.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And the elixirs prevent aging, not trauma.
Both.
They do
So
both,
so
okay.
how the elixirs work is when you take it, you decide what age you want to be,
What?
and then it puts you back to that age and like
Oh.
heals all of your wounds, diseases.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you could still be stabbed.
You could still be killed,
Yes.
but like whatever ailments you are, like you could technically be
But
stabbed.
if somebody stabs him and then
you
he
drink
chugs
it,
one.
and then yeah.
You could go, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But like,
Ooh.
it's cool that you can just be like, I want to be 25 this year. Like,
25 was a good
Do you
year.
think he jumps around? Like,
I don't know.
Oh, I absolutely.
Like, I would like to see what it feels like to be 50 this year.
Yeah. After living
Aw.
like thousands of years, I probably,
Yeah, absolutely. How was 47 again? I don't remember 47.
he can literally say he's always 29 every birthday.
Oh, man. Do you think he gets bored?
Well, so the interesting thing is like, he's by nature a huge recluse.
Well, that's
So, like,
probably good
yeah.
for him.
He's considered one of the inner sea's most famous hermits.
Mm.
He does get along. He has a lot of blind servants that help him with his work. They're blind, so they can't like read
Yeah.
the.
Well, I love this.
formulas.
He's an employer of people with disabilities as
Mhm.
well. Like, he's selling his wares to benefit the country. Overall, seems like a very nice man.
Yeah, he also has a meerkat familiar named Tukalo.
That's cool.
Obsessed.
Yeah, hilariously. So he technically accepts alchemy students. So he has like alchemy teachings, but it's Tukalo who runs all his classes.
Stop. Yes. I want to learn alchemy from the meerkat.
Yeah, and it's
Oh
like
my
it's like a little
gosh.
meerkat with like robes.
That's
Stop.
awesome.
It's very cute.
So wait, is the familiar like also thousands of years old?
Yeah.
Because they're magical.
Yeah,
so
they're
they
magical.
don't
They
they don't
age.
ever age or anything
Yeah.
either. Oh my gosh, I love him.
So he's been friends with Tukalo the
I
meerkat
think
for thousands of
Tukalo
years.
is like also maybe a little sick of being alive.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, like the familiars. Yeah, I don't know.
At least he interacts with like other people, so
True.
like maybe he like gets enough out
Mhm.
of like new interactions that
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
don't know.
feel like boring. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. So the one thing is he's like a very diligent writer. So he pen pals people all over the
Oh, okay.
inner sea. He also corresponds with all of his former students. So he
Wait,
like
the meerkat or
the Articus.
oh, okay. Sorry,
So,
you
like-
said the meerkat teaches them, so I was like,
yeah,
wait.
the meerkat teaches them, and then Articus like
Okay.
pen pals them later.
Do we know how long it takes to make an elixir? Like, is it a 1-day process?
It's like a month or so. It's like
Mm.
months
So he's-
process. So he's probably
He's
making.
off 6 months a year.
Yeah, he's probably making about like half the year making the elixirs, half the year doing
Mm.
his own thing.
Yeah.
Hilariously, there is a psychopomp named Tossif who has been assigned to Articus to check in on him every couple decades.
Like
if
assigned
you're-
by Pharasma?
Yeah,
like,
just
hey,
like-
just making sure you're not cheating, buddy.
Just like checking in how he's doing. Like,
Hey, it's your third decade wellness check.
like
my
in the Lost No One's Legend, it's like a short story about him, and he like meets with the psychopomp and has tea. He's kind of like,
I love it.
hey, how you doing?
It's all going good.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that is really sad though is like originally when he made the elixir, he was hoping that it would jumpstart Thuvia's industry and like give them enough money to
Mm.
like build out anything else.
But now it's just.
But they all just turned it into entirely about
They're like
the-
they're like a
Oh, I don't like that.
they're like a petro state, but
Yeah.
around the elixir.
yeah. So basically, like
Ugh.
his hope was that he wouldn't. I mean, his hope is that he wouldn't have to do this all
Yeah.
the time. But like,
Aw, buddy.
yeah. So he's still holding out hope that they'll do something else.
Yeah.
Because like they have other small exports and stuff, like
Sure.
they're still countries, like you
Mhm.
you have to make some money in the years you're not selling, but
Mm.
it's the entire main economy's built around it. So finally, I wanted to talk about how the sale of the elixir works. So like I said, every year he makes 7.
hmm
He drinks 1, and then a blind and mute servant leaves the citadel with the other 6.
Wow.
So like that way, like people
they can't say anything about
Yeah.
anything.
yeah, they can't
like,
capture
yeah.
and interrogate the person.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they hand off, and whichever city's running the elixir auction transports it. The auction rotates among the 5 cities, so every city hosts it twice a decade.
hmm
Each city is kind of built to like have one area that just accepts a massive influx of people when they're hosting, because like it doesn't only just bring people buying the elixir, it also brings
everything else.
Everything. So merchants take advantage, entertainers are there.
Sure.
Like it's like, you know, the Olympics show up and everyone just floods the city state. For the auction itself, it's a 1-bid auction and the top bidders get the elixirs.
Oh man.
The crazy thing is like if you lose your bid, you still have to pay. So like,
wait, what?
So you either win. You put in your bid and it's gone. Like you either win the elixir.
Man, so it's a blind bid and like
it's a blind deposit.
Yeah.
And then top one gets it. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Right. So depending on how much you bid, like you could be out tens of thousands of gold and got nothing.
Ooh.
So notable buyers of the elixir.
Oh boy.
You have Queen Abigail.
I was going to say Abigail, yep.
She paid 75,000 gold for her first vial after the whole Ravenel situation happened.
Sure.
Sure.
You have Countess Camilla Calavasso in Ustalav.
Oh, yeah.
She paid 71,000 gold and insists that the next time she purchases the elixir, it must be delivered by my dear Articus Kieran himself.
Oh, that seems weird.
I don't know. He can have fangirls. It's fine.
Well, it either feels like creepy fangirl or very murdery. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like she's going to kidnap him and keep him in the basement and then like, make him produce elixir for her.
So I think we talked about this in our Mendev episode, but Queen Galfrey of Mendev has had 2 elixirs purchased for her by the people of Mendev for about 64,000 each.
Sure.
King Huang of Lingshen in Tian Sha sent 2 generals with 80,000 gold worth of magic weapons to purchase a vial.
Okay.
And one notable person who has not been able to buy one is Rasmir.
Yes.
He lost out on his bid due to some disputes over the ownership of some of his collateral that devalued his bid, and he didn't get the...
Oh my God.
That's the most Rasmir way to lose it ever. Well, we checked into the actual value of your assets.
Yeah. Like, we're not sure you own all the assets you put up as collateral.
Okay, so I have a question about how the elixir works, because our dude, Articus, he has to take one every year. But like these people that have bought one, like they're not purchasing it every year.
Well, because you wait 25.
Well, right. So like, has he lived so long that he has to take it more often to maintain where he is?
I don't think he has to maintain. I think it's mostly just like an insurance thing. Like any type of the disease, like because it not only does the aging, but it like cures any ailments. So it's basically kind of like an insurance of, you know, he might be 27, but I don't know, he might have cancer or something.
It might be a potency check too. Like he's confirming that if he makes them in a batch.
That's true.
Which would probably make more sense that he like makes a cauldron of them or something.
Right,
like,
right.
Oh yes, like I confirmed, like he snorted his own crack and it's good crack, and therefore he can sell the other crack.
Yeah, I just didn't know if whatever thing was originally killing him would come back.
No, I don't think he needs to do that. I don't think he technically needs to drink one every year. I think it's just like at this point tradition, and probably like just to be safe. They're probably, I'm sure Thuvia is like, please do it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it like.
Yeah. That cough could become very serious at some point, sir.
But yeah, that's about it for Thuvia.
This is awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
A group of very diverse city-states whose main export is created by one dude and his meerkat.
I love the meerkat.
Tukalo.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Tyler. This was a fun trip.
Yeah.
We will be right back with campaigns and characters. Time tells a story, but your skin tells a different one.
Soft morning light.
Introducing Olay, age-defying Sun Orchid Elixir.
Majestic.
A powerful formula designed to visibly reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles while delivering lasting hydration.
Lasting hydration.
With proven ingredients that we can't tell you what they are.
It's a secret.
It's really a secret.
That renew and nourish Olay helps reveal smoother, firmer, younger looking skin.
It's so young.
It might have cucumbers.
Because age is just a number, but confidence is timeless.
But like 24 is pretty good.
Olay age-defying Sun Orchid Elixir. Love the skin you're in. Today, tomorrow, and every day after. Forever. And we're back! All right. Are we starting with campaign or character?
Campaign.
All right. So Sam probably hasn't played this, and Tyler also probably hasn't played this.
Oh boy.
Did you play Darkest Days?
Is that not, that's not Darkest Dungeon, is it?
No, it's a game where I actually didn't play the whole game. I only played the demo because it was a free demo on Xbox. But you show up at Antietam,
Okay.
or maybe Gettysburg,
Okay.
and they hand you like an M16, and you like go mow down Confederate soldiers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the plot of that game is like someone is polluting time, and like you're in the future trying to go back to so the whole game is like you go through historical events.
Oh.
And like you're constantly hitting like a different agency who's also trying to like change those past events
Oh, sure.
to change the future. And
Yeah.
so it's like every single like, oh,
Okay.
you were like at the last stand of Custer. You were at like this. So I would start the campaign at a Sun Orchid Elixir like auction,
Okay.
and some kind of thing happens where the party ends up in one of these like time sort of bubble things
Okay.
where they have to go back, and it might be like ancient Osirian, like
Yeah.
something big with the plague pharaoh or something. Like they have to make sure history happens the correct way.
Yeah.
And then when they pop back, they get identified. I'm looking at my notes. The Guardians of Immortality
Yeah.
are like, hey, so there's like this weird thing going on, and you're the only ones that have like seen it. So now you need to like keep doing this to go through. And there's like this conspiracy of there's this other organization that keeps trying to change Northern Gurundi history. And you need to like
Ooh.
jump through like the Tectic League.
Yeah.
Or like you go back to the Jitskin Empire. Like, and you're like,
Oh, this sounds cool.
you're like
Yeah.
jumping through all of these hoops and like change like subtle ways, like trying to prevent things,
Nice.
with the ultimate goal being that someone is trying to assassinate Articus.
Oh.
No, buddy.
And so they're like trying to set up the pieces to set it so that Articus doesn't make the Sun Orchid Elixir.
Oh, okay.
But then my secret twist is Articus is the one paying
Oh.
to have himself assassinated because he's sick
Oh my
of
gosh.
like being immortal.
Oh,
But he
that's
like
good.
can't bring himself to do something about it directly. So he's like, well, maybe if I just didn't exist, like I
Aw.
can.
Buddy.
So tragic.
Oh my gosh.
But then you-
let's get a therapist.
But
for
then
that
you
man.
also get the chance to like interact with the
Yeah.
Meerkat and interact with the Psychopomp, and like there's
Oh,
a
that's
ton of
cool.
opportunity to jump all around and have some kind of fun with all the different characters.
That'd
in
be
the area.
awesome. And the organization you're working with is the Aspis Consortium.
Oh my gosh.
And that could be a good like antagonist. Is like you think they're your antagonist the whole time, but then you realize Articus paid for the consortium
Yeah.
to do this.
I don't think the consortium is smart enough to be
No.
doing time jumping.
They probably aren't, but like oh well, this guy keeps like giving us instructions of like how.
Yeah.
he's the one orchestrating it, and they're just dumb hopping through time
That-
trying to
that
murder
checks
people.
out.
Yeah,
that
like
seems
we were
fair.
told to show up at this time and place, and whoa, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. We like
Cool,
ended up back
right.
in this location.
Nice. I like that.
Did that too.
Okay.
So my character, I don't know what the requirements are to be a guardian of immortality. So I'm going to say that they are wanting to become a guardian of immortality,
Okay.
but have not made the training program yet.
Sure.
So have been training and investigating and learning about stuff. And they want to be a champion for Thuvia and keep out the bad things and keep the recipe away from stuff. And also, they're a big fan of the meerkat.
Yes. That would actually be cool, like, if you were maybe an initiate.
Yeah,
and,
I'm like, whatever.
You
I'm
just
not
started
sure
out,
what
and this is kind of
Yeah.
a mission you stumbled onto.
Yeah, you're like, oh no, I just came to the auction to see how things work. It was like, and then we're all gonna go back to the dormitory and sleep, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, like you're like you're a junior intern.
Yeah.
So, like your job was to like guard the door of a
Yes.
thing, and then you
Yeah.
got swooped into the thing.
And then throughout the campaign, you would go up in the
in the ranks, presumably. But
that'd be cool. I like it.
This. What class?
So I know it said that they are all investigators, but I don't think I would build a straight up investigator. So I think I would probably either multi-class it or I'm sure there's some archetype in there that would make sense for the investigative part. But just because we're in an area that combines magic with a lot of things, I would probably do a magic class.
Nice.
So there's also the potential for some players to play ancient people. Not everybody has to get sucked in from present day, right? You could show up there and it's it's
and then you're pulling people into the campaign through time.
You're from the Tecratannan League.
Yeah, you're a guy from the Tecratannan League who speaks the
Tecratannan. Ooh, that'd be so cool.
But wouldn't you not want to remove people from their time if the whole thing
It's the Aspis Consortium. They don't know what not to do.
And which part are we so I guess you have to think about how are we
I think I'd either have to be a really nitty gritty and plan it, or just upfront be hey, we're using Avengers logic.
You don't.
We're gonna mess with the time stream, and it's not always gonna make sense. It's gonna be a fun ride.
We're not worried about the butterfly wings here.
Yeah, we are, but not in we're worried about big butterfly wings, not tiny butterfly.
Not
wings.
in tiny things about.
Sorry, rando from
it's
5,000 years ago.
It's a person. Oh, this is probably from an anime or something. They were gonna die.
Oh yeah.
So the arrow's coming and their time was gonna...
trope is in every time travel thing. Yes, let's play with all the time travel tropes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. But it stops the arrow and it's oh well, they were supposed to be dead, but now
so now we have to take them back because they can't continue on in their time. Yes. I love it.
Yes.
Nice.
And then Chad would still play a two-handed sword.
Chad, no matter what class, he will figure out how to do a 2-weapon warrior.
Yeah, and I figured we'd place it you said there's one. The fortress is near a city with the university.
The fortress is near
Pashao.
Pashao.
Yeah. So
I just want to be Pashao.
Yeah. So I think you'd be located there where there's professors and they're whoa, this is so weird, and there's lots of opportunity for cross interactions, and you can go meet everybody. And,
yeah. Nice.
Super cool.
I like it. Okay. What are we gonna call this? Or what are we gonna score this thing out of?
Obviously, Sun Orchid Elixirs.
Yeah,
Elixirs.
They apparently have no other exports that we can choose from, so...
Yes.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to be able to afford a Sun Orchid Elixir.
I think this is not one you would... I think this is one you would go for for the yearly auction.
Oh, yeah, because then it's just a giant party. Even if you're not trying to buy it, you go for
I think if you're going during an elixir auction, I feel this is 10 out of 10. Or
10 out of 10 is
that's maybe not, but 8 or 9 of this, you're basically going for an epic event, a once in a lifetime event.
People go to the Olympics not even planning to attend really
But you can watch the stuff from the streets and
see,
the parade and
the warm-up stages of the track, or I mean 10's, I think 10's too high.
10's too high, but
I feel at least an 8.
I feel 8. That 8's
8.
Yeah, because I think you could maybe argue that there are some things that could bump it higher, but I think when we take in overall,
well, it's you wouldn't necessarily. I mean, because they obviously have La Masara, which you could tourist trap all year round. You could possibly go to the markets at Mira, but if you go to Thuvia, you want to go during the auction.
And there's no major downsides we talked about.
No.
You're not going to get kidnapped and murdered.
As long as you are staying in the cities, you're not,
don't go wander around the desert and get eaten by a evil genie, but
I'm okay with 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 elixirs.
I'm okay with that.
8 out of infinite elixirs.
I'm not going to get this one right. When we do our recap, I'm going to totally forget that score.
That's okay. None of us remember. That's fine.
It's fine.
All right. Cool.
Only I know. because I enjoy that episode every year.
That's how Tyler lords his knowledge over all of us. I know what the scores were.
This is what makes me feel alive.
All right. Well, on that note, reminder to join us on Discord. There's a link in the show notes or on our website, or search us on Tabletop Travel Guide Podcast. Thank you to all of our listeners. If you are enjoying the podcast, leave us a rating or review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Tell your friends. This is a good entry point. Sun Orchid Elixirs live forever.
There you
it's
go.
a great hook to get people into Pathfinder. Sure. Feel free to reach out to us via email at tabletoptravelguidepodcast@gmail.com or on our Instagram at Tabletop Travel Guide, which we don't check.
We check. We don't post to.
All right, we don't post. Tyler checks it.
I will respond to you if you message us.
But also, come talk to us on Discord, because we actually are there and will respond. So, on that note, safe travels. I lost the plot at the end.